Hi, Dr. Heather here from Wellspring Chiropractic Lifestyle Center. Today I want to share tips with you of things you can be doing to keep yourself robust and strong. And this is in the category of nutritional supplements. There's so much information out there of what should I start doing, what should I stop doing. And so what I want to do is I want to cover what do you need to stay robust and strong in kind of three different scenarios. So first off, foundationally, everybody needs certain nutrients simply because we're not out in the sun enough and the soils that our food is grown in are depleted, so we're not getting the nutrient density that we would have gotten even 100 years ago. So first off, vitamin D. Vitamin D is essential, and in fact, what the studies recently showed was that people that had bad outcomes with COVID-19, when they looked at their vitamin D levels, 73% of them had deficiencies with vitamin D. They also looked at people that had great outcomes with COVID-19. 96% of them had excellent levels of vitamin D. So if you want to put that in as your best practice, it's a really good idea, vitamin D. I always like to make sure vitamin D is taken with vitamin K and vitamin A. They actually work together very synergistically. But again, vitamin D is key. The second one is fish oils. So making sure that your omega-3 balance is strong. And that's simply because our diets are filled with so many of the omega-6, omega-9 types of foods that we get out of balance. And so another research study showed that folks that got caught up in a cytokine storm following exposure to COVID-19 and had bad outcomes, that actually research shows that fish oils help to minimize that kind of cytokine storm. I also like to recommend zinc. Many people are deficient in zinc, and we actually have a test that we do right here in the office to see whether someone is deficient or not. But zinc is important, and a lot of the research is also showing how important it is for being able to, if you encounter the COVID-19 virus, to have the most robust response. So zinc is key for so much of the immune system function. And then I would also recommend a probiotic that includes a prebiotic as well. So the probiotic is important because it keeps our gut healthy, and 80% of our immune system lives in our gut. So if we keep our gut healthy, we prevent leaky gut and all kinds of other chronic health issues as well. If you're eating a lot of live enzyme foods, then you may not need a probiotic. But if that's not part of your regular diet every single day, then a probiotic is what's going to protect you in that case. So that's kind of the first line of defense. And of course, a multivitamin is important as well, a really good high quality one. In our office, I actually like to select the right multivitamin for the right person rather than go through something that's generic. The second level is if you feel like you want to do something more to really boost your immune system and strengthen it specifically, then vitamin C is a very good way to go. With vitamin C, if you're feeling like your immune system is low, then if you take the vitamin C, so you can take it in 1,000 milligrams at a time, but if you take it so that you get to the point where you max out, which means you're going to start to get gurgly stomach, a little bit loose stools, and then back off from it, that's when you've got the right amount of vitamin C if you want to get really strong with it during any given period of time. So vitamin C. Then these other products I find are very useful if you're feeling like you just want to keep your immune system stronger. Echinacea is excellent to take on a regular basis. I know there have been some misinformation out there about you should only take Echinacea for no more than 10 days at a time. That actually is not true. Echinacea is a great herb to take on a regular basis. And what it does is it helps your immune system recognize exactly what it needs to be addressing. So it helps with your body to recognize things in the immune system. These other two products I like quite a bit. Epimune Complex, it has a lot of mushrooms in it, and then Immuplex as well. So again, I like to give those to folks depending on what their particular situation is. Magnesium is also very important and very much a deficiency in most American diets. So that helps not only with sleep, but also with the immune system function. And then finally, when you feel like something is actually coming down the pike and you're feeling like you're getting a sore throat, you're getting that feeling feverish, you're feeling like you're that malaise, you're getting under the weather, you feel like you're under attack, Then some really good ones to go with it for addressing virus kinds of things are an herb called Andrographis, and also a product called Conjuplex, which is the building blocks for the thymus gland. The thymus gland is the major immune system gland for viruses, upper respiratory kinds of things. And in most adults, it actually shrinks. So when you boost it up with these building blocks, it goes into full gear. And then elderberry syrup is also an excellent product when you want to address virus and be more robust with that. So I hope that you found that this was useful. If you did, please share it with your friends and family, and I look forward to sharing more with you again soon.